Hey, I haven't done one of these in a long time. I don't really know the value of these kinds of videos, or I should say the replay value, but these are the comics that came out today. I'll just show you what I got. We got Godzilla versus Superman, Spider-Man, sorry. Look, I worked a 12-hour shift today. This is in this series, you had Godzilla versus Hulk, Godzilla versus Fantastic Four, now we've got Spider-Man. Pretty cool, right? There's another one, Godzilla versus Los Angeles, so it's different areas of America. I got the first issue. I don't know why they didn't save me this second issue. It's supposed to be saved for me and they forgot. They put it up on the shelf. Fortunately, I got in there and snagged it right back off the shelf. I'm gonna have to email the dude and make sure he's saving me every issue. Okay, Hell Hunter. So you got your Wolverine, your Nick Fury, your Bucky, your Human Torch, Ghost Rider. They're all in World War II. It's a cool series. Look, even the lettering is cool. I don't know if you can see that, but isn't that neat? Okay, Fantastic Four, issue 31. Oh, it says Fantastic 2, so they've lost a couple of members. G.I. Joe. So here we go. G.I. Joe Silent Missions Duke, the one-shot. This was a 5-week month. So every new comic day for the month, for 5 weeks, they put out a one-shot commemorating the original Marvel G.I. Joe issue 21, the silent issue, the first appearance of Storm Shadow, and they did one for each character. This is the final one, Duke. So there we go. Now the set is complete. Human Fly issue 4. It's taken them forever to come out with these issues, but it's so exciting and surprising when they do because it doesn't even show it on the website I look at for upcoming comics that are coming out today. Never shows the Human Fly, so it's always a surprise when it comes out. Like I said before, I have the entire original Marvel run from the 70s, and now I have every issue of the new IPI Comics one. We got issue 4. Pretty cool. So here we have a DC facsimile edition. More Fun, issue 73. Let's see, first appearance of Dr. Fate, I'm assuming, and I wonder if there's another character we have. So we got Green Arrow and Speedy. I don't remember what the significance of this facsimile edition is. Oh, the Spectre. So it's the first appearance of Dr. Fate and the Spectre. Look, by Jerry Siegel. Wow. Okay, so I love these facsimile editions. Also with DC, we've got the Batman Superman World's Finest Annual issue 1. Isn't that great that they're still making annuals? Lex Luthor, Joker. Look, it's the Superpowers collection armor, right? Without the big hood. Okay, I got lucky in finding Mark Spears' Monsters issue 1 on the shelf, grabbing it from Keen Spot. It turned out to be like the hottest comic around or whatever. I mean, this Mark Spears just became like the newest, hottest artist, and this comic had it put on my pull service, and so I've got every issue. Bitterroot, hey, look, the new issue. It's the next movement, issue 2. Jim Henson's Presents number 3. Power Rangers Prime issue 6. Check it out. The Great Garloo issue 0. The continuation of the Nacelle verse. This is the one I was waiting for. Very cool. Love it. Defenders of the Earth issue 6. I gotta get back to making videos of these issues. Everyone seemed to really like those. This I didn't have saved. It was just sitting on the shelf and I thought, well, it looks cool. I'll get it. Lost Fantasy issue 1, giant size from Image. I don't know what it is. It just looked cool. Same with this. I saw this there. Planet Death issue 0 from Bad Idea. And even the cover is like just a paper. It's like the interior pages. It was real cheap. I think this was only like $1.50 or something like that. No, $1.99, sorry. To me, it looked cool. I don't know what it was. I wanted to check it out. So I just grabbed it. So there we go. Now, as you know, with Diamond Distributors going bankrupt and there have been distribution problems, not all the comics that are supposed to come out arrive at every comic store on the day they're supposed to. So the ones that my comic store didn't get, but they'll be there waiting for me next week, is Space Ghost issue 12, Thundercats issue 15. It's got Monkey on the cover. They have the Monkey in action figure at Target every time I go up there, and I'm dying to buy it because I spent so much time as a kid playing with his little, it's a Morning Star, right? Where it's the handle, it's got the chain with all the links in it, and then it's got the spiked ball. I just played with that toy as a kid grown so much. And now, all these decades later, they've got the brand new Monkey and action figure on the pegs with that same exact weapon, but made with modern day technology. All the little chain links. I'm going to break down and buy it. I swear I am. I know I'm keeping myself from doing it. But anyways, continuing on. Herculoids issue 3 is out. Giant Size Wacky Races issue 1. Can't wait to see it. Sitting there saved for me by next week. Savage Sword of Conan magazine issue 8. I saw the cover online. Looks so great. They're painted covers. Love it. And so here we have the Marvel previews catalog. So I'm going to go through and pick out what comics are coming out in the future that I need to save for me. We've got the DC previews catalog as well. And what was also supposed to be out was the regular previews catalog for all of the independent companies. It wasn't there. I'm sure it'll be waiting for me for next week. And of course, they give me all the bags and boards for every single comic I pick up, plus my discount. I love my comic store. In a few days, so today is Tuesday, Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. I am working. It's an on-call shift. I hate to miss Free Comic Book Day, but if I do, hey, what can I say? But you know that company, Scout Comics? They're actually here in town, and they have a store. I've never been to it, but it's actually closer to my work, I think, than my comic store. And they're having a Free Comic Book Day where they're also doing 50% off all comics in the store. So I think if I can, I'm going to go to that Free Comic Book Day, and that'll give me my chance to see what they have in the store and grab stuff, 50% off. Okay, so I had to get another long box. This is my 28th. 28th, that's a problem. That's so many comics. I don't have room for this stuff. I also have 4 short boxes, and then I have the plastic short box for my cased and graded comics and stuff. I had to get a second one of those today. Now a second one. In fact, I'm still getting these old comics. So here, I'll show you 2 more of these old comics I got that have to go in those giant plastic cases. I had that great video when I found the Buster Brown comics, my Buster Brown story. Well, I'm still finding older and older issues for super cheap. So I found issue 8. This is from June of 1947. I got it for $4, okay? And then I found issue 7. This is from April of 1947. I got this for $5. $5. Yes, someone drew on it with a pencil. A kid had fun with this back in the decade before my parents were born. But hey, look at that. Look at that. It's awesome. Shanghai leopard men. I don't know. Cool, right? Okay, I wanted to make a video because I just finally reached 500 subscribers. It's a milestone. I'm 3 months shy of having my YouTube channel for 14 years. I've been putting videos out for the last 10 years. I started actually making nice videos about 8 years ago, and then I started making my comic book videos a few years after that. I don't know, but it's been incrementally growing. It hit 500 yesterday. Today it dropped back down to 499, but that's okay. It'll bounce back up because it was going up like 1 a day this week. I don't know what you guys like that you watch of mine. My shorts, which I don't know. The short videos I make, the minute or less videos, YouTube pushes those. Those get all the views. They don't get any subscribers. They're so short, it really doesn't add up to very much view time. So I don't really know the value. My actual videos, not like this one. This one's kind of dumb, right? But look, I just made a couple of videos in the last week that I thought were very cool. They're not long. They're like 5 to 8 minutes a piece. They're entertaining if you guys like those. But, maybe I lost my 500 subscriber because the next video I posted after it was my daughter and my trip to Disney Springs for her 30th birthday. Look, it's only like a couple of minute video. If that makes you unsubscribe, I'm sorry. But look, I want to show you something I bought there while I was at Disney Springs. Let me turn it on. Where's the on button? Oh, right here. I'm going to bring it up close to the camera. Isn't that awesome? God, I love that. You remember when I started this Atomic Comic Pile series, I had puppets that I talked back and forth with. I need to get back to doing some puppetry. It's really, really heavy. And before I go, look, I picked this up at the gas station. Why did I get this? I don't know. Punching puppets are cool. And they had a big rack of these guys, and they were all in one color, except this. This was the only one in this color. So it just screamed out to me, look, I'm the rare one. I'm the unique one. Punching puppet. I guess you put candy in it or something. I don't know. Maybe I should just put it in the trash, right? I picked it up. It was $1. I'll live with it. Until next time.